Well, you guys, the worst thing happened to my computer. Okay, not the worst thing, but it could have been the worst thing. So I'm playing some video games on a nice Saturday morning, enjoying myself. The Vikings game had just started. It's noon on Saturday. This is just the past week. They played the Bengals, and that was a dumpster fire of a game. But anyway, um, I'm sitting there playing my game, had the Vikings game on. Things are going well, enjoying a nice Saturday afternoon. When all of a sudden I look over and my water cooling, I hear kind of like a leaking noise. And I look over. What do you know? The water in the reservoir starts draining down, and I just kind of sit there stunned, as you can see from this security cam footage that I have of me in shock as my water cooling system failed and decided to piss coolant all over inside my case and computer. Thankfully, nothing so far seems damaged, but holy crap, was this probably one of the worst things that can happen to your water cooling PC. And honestly, maybe one of the reasons why a lot of people are kind of hesitant to water cool. It could have been very devastating. I don't know how, like, it didn't get into the power supply or anything like that. How it didn't, like, spray into the GPU or onto, like, some motherboard or and short something out. Honestly, super thankful that everything is still functioning perfect right now. The only downfall is I just filled the loop in the past video you just saw with the coolant, so all that is basically gone, absorbed by towels and my carpet and my mouse pad and stuff like that. That part all sucked hard, but it is what it is. I think what I think happened was, and this is a really interesting thing, and I'll probably do a separate video on this too. I don't know what the deal is with my loop, or if it's the 1000D itself that is like heat soaking. It doesn't seem like I'm able to push heat out of this PC as fast as I can, or I could. I'm almost thinking that maybe I should get rid of one of the radiators in this system or something like that, like maybe in the top, so it can push more heat out of this case, because I just don't think I'm getting enough airflow out of the case. It's just kind of heat soaking in there. And because of that heat soak, the vinyl tubing, the soft vinyl tubing that I use, well, it got extra soft. Oh, you don't want it extra soft, do you? No. You want that tubing rock hard. And because I was using barbed fittings, which in the videos and stuff that you can see playing behind me here, you can see that I fitted it with some other fittings I had, that because I was using the barbed fitting style without like a clamp or anything on it, the pressure, I think it was probably also the pressure from the loop and stuff, and the heat, the tube soft, and the pressure from the water and stuff like that, it managed to like force the barb fitting off. Like, not the barb fitting off, but the tube, the vinyl tube off of the barb fitting, because I wasn't using any clamps or anything like that. I wasn't using the other style where it has the cap on it that threads onto the barb fitting, which obviously you can see I replaced that with. Whew. But boy howdy, that was a hell of a cleanup process. Probably took me a couple hours to get it all cleaned out, and it was everywhere. All over the desk, all over the carpet, multiple towels used, paper towels like crazy, just to try and clean and get all this stuff, nooks and crannies cleaned out and stuff like that. But man, if you're hesitant on water cooling, man, this might be the video for you to be like, yeah, I'll stick to air cooling. Maybe we'll put a couple extra fans in there, and I'll get some noise canceling headphones to drown out the ambient wind noise from the fans. I don't know. Man, it was not fun. But at the end of the day, it's obviously not a huge deal, like I said, because everything still so far is running okay. But I'll just have to buy some different fittings and probably maybe move away from the barbed ones. And then obviously I need to figure out like why the case is so warm. Like, it is insulating itself in here. Whereas, again, I'm in Minnesota in the basement, and it's 60 degrees in the basement in the winter right now. Fahrenheit, mind you. And so I guess I'm just kind of shocked that the case itself inside there gets so hot that it can't breathe enough. I don't know. It's really interesting. Really weird phenomenon for sure. If you have any tips or suggestions, leave them down below. I'm really curious as to, I need to do some more research on this and dig in as to what actually happened. Really bizarre stuff. Other than that, that's really all I got with this video. I just thought it'd be a really funny, interesting video to share with you guys because it did happen. As you can see, like I said, that security cam footage is pretty wild, and I'm just sitting there just kind of like in shock, just staring at it, like trying to process what actually is happening while it's happening in front of my face. And I'm just like, shit. First thing I did was like, I need to shut down this computer right away to prevent like anything, you know, from actually happening to it, cut the power to it and stuff like that. And then I can begin the cleanup process. So I guess we'll have to buy some new coolant, toss some more coolant in there, or maybe run some distilled water. I'm not sure yet. I don't know. I don't know if I want to spend another 20 bucks on coolant right now. But that's where I'm at. Definitely got more videos in the works for you. This was an unscheduled, unexpected hiccup in that process. So you guys, yeah, let me know in the comments below what you think about this situation. That sucked so hard. Like, comment, consider subscribing, you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.